Oh, welcome to stream. चलिए शुरू कर। एक मिनट जरा चैट तो खोल लूं। एज यूजुअल कोई नया चलिए शुरू करते हैं। पड़ेगा बस। सबका स्वागत है। नमस्कार यूट्यूब पर और इतना पसंद चलो भाई क्या कर रहा था। तो मैं यहाँ से निकल रहा था ना ऐसे निकल रहा था। क्या कुछ टाइम है कि फ्लाइंग कार्स की अरे यहाँ तो कुछ नहीं है। ट्रैवल फाइनली उठ रहे हैं हम। बिल्कुल आ रहा हूँ मैं बस बस आ रहा हूँ बस बस और बस हो गया मेरा बस। ये बस मैं आ रहा हूँ।
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
बस here I am। मैं रहा रात मुड़ने मजा आएगा पर ये रात मुड़ाएंगे ये नहीं पता है यार सैड। रात में मुड़ने का मजा लगता। वो मैं सो गया बच्चे यहाँ पे।
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
ये बस बस
Mr. Clopton,
बस
your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave
Okay.
that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their
अरे उड़ूंगा
practice
मैं
over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
हो जा पर
Up!
ये पागल।
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. If you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
ठीक है, उड़ने तो दे मेरे को।
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
तो थोड़ा बहुत तोड़ना सीख लिए।
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
चलो भाई चलते हैं।
This next set of rings will take you
Yeah.
around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
ओके, मजा तो आ रहा है, थोड़ा अजीब भी है।
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
ये ऊपर क्यों चल रहा है? हाँ, नीचे करूँगा तो ऊपर जाएगा। ओके
Brilliant.
ओके, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा सीखने में।
Oh, well done. Have a moment?
ओके,
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough.
अब
I'd
उतर।
imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in
Okay.
suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
ठीक है, चलते हैं।
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
ओके, फॉलो तो करना है इसको बस।
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
तो कहाँ जा रहा है?
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
मस्त तो है। अरे कंट्रोल थोड़ा भी है।
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
ठीक है। ओके, ये लाइट।
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
मजा आया, प्लस वेलकम।
Flying tips and a jaunt around
मैं
Hogwarts.
उड़ रहे में
This
मजे
is
कर रहा
quite
था,
the
ध्यान
tour,
क्या
Everett.
हुआ? भाई अब ऊपर खेल रहे हैं, क्या ऊपर उड़ रहे हैं, ये मजा आ रहा है भाई इस गेम में।
That's
आप भी
Kagawa's
खेलो,
whistle.
प्लस मजा
This
आएगा।
concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
मैं तो नहीं कंक्लूड कर रहा, मैं तो और उड़ूंगा। नहीं, मुझे को उड़ने दो। अरे यार, उड़ने भी तेरा। चलो भाई
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
ओके हाँ चलो भाई
And where have you two been?
मजे कर रहे थे और क्या
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
ओके
Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
आज तो ऐसे देख आज तो ऐसे देखता
As
हूँ
for
ये
you, you do well to use better
आज
judgment
अच्छा
in
आज
the
तो
future.
संभल का इसके देखता हूँ फिर एक गेम होगा
Chin up.
चलो
That
जाता
was
हूँ
some rather good
बाय
flying.
बाय अच्छा लगा कि आया चलो भाई
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
ट्रबल नहीं होते ज्यादा मजा आता
But we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda.
ठीक है
She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
कि तो हम खरीद सकते हैं अरे अब तो बाढ़ हो गया सब कुछ जादूगर कहाँ है दे दो भाई अपनी झड़ी मेरे को दोबारा उड़ना है मेरे को उड़ने देना एक और बार उड़ने दे
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Slytherin should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
ब्रूम चुरा लो आजा एक ब्रूम तो आजा अरे यार एक ब्रूम
I do like Madam Kagawa. Spintwitches is opened in Hogwarts.
If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
अरे चलो और तो मैं नहीं चला क्या है शेडो दोनों रिक्वायरमेंट कहाँ पे है बढ़िया अच्छा मेरा वो खत्म हो गया ना केयर स्लॉट नहीं है मेरे पास मुझे अपना गियर खाली करना पड़ेगा फालतू का सामान बेच देते हैं ओह बड़ी मस्त लग रही है ना वाले वो तो नहीं देख सकता हूँ पर अभी तो क्या प्लेस किया इंटरेस्टिंग ये तो ऑफेंस ये कुछ नहीं कर रहा ना तो बढ़ा रहा है भाई कुछ तो मैं डिस्ट्रॉय करता हूँ देखो ईगल गोल्डन सिल्क रोड ये आगे रास्ता नहीं है क्या कोई आगे भी का रास्ता यूज करते हैं रेड आइटम मिला ये भी किसी ने करेंगे लो भाई उड़ने को तो मिला मजा आया उड़ नहीं कौन अरे सूट तो फार में सकता है आज
I'd be so foolish as to get caught flying away.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
तो वैसे से किया नहीं करा
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
क्या रात तक वेट करना पड़ेगा
Over here.
हाँ भाई पता क्या हुआ
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl.
I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
चलो
Well,
भाई
you took the fall
मेरे
for
को
me,
ना
and that
अभी
counts for something.
ज्ञान नहीं था
Did you
मेरा
find what you were looking for?
चले
I
गए
did,
क्या
but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not
Okay,
even the
Undercroft.
professors know about this place. This way.
चलो चले अंडर करो अभी चले गए क्या
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
क्या हो अभी अभी उड़ा था अभी मैं लेट हो गया थोड़ा सा अभी उड़ के आया बस नहीं
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Venus I would safeguard this place.
खजाना
So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone,
अरे फिर से
but
स्लॉट
he's trusted me.
कितनी स्लॉट फुल होंगी इधर क्या है क्या है नोट डेट अपना तो मैं डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहा हूँ जाने का प्लान है डैम
Day we met. I wouldn't
अभी
want
तो
you to
नहीं है
miss
कोई
out.
खास प्लान
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
बनाएंगे कुछ अभी तक मेरे दिमाग को कुछ आइडिया नहीं है
I know
इसका भी
Ominous.
थोड़ा
Met him in our
चल
common
रहा है
room.
साहब
I've noticed he uses his wand to
वैसे मेरा
navigate the castle.
लैपटॉप चेंज
He
होने
does.
वाला है कुछ
No
तो
idea how, though.
शायद
Ominous was born blind, and no spell could
मैं
reverse it.
लैपटॉप लेने
His
का
wand seems
बात
almost
चल रही है
sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander
नहीं
always says,
मतलब
the wand
सारा
chooses the
कुछ चेंज
wizard.
नहीं होगा
Is that how he found this place?
आठ
No, someone in his
36
family knew about
हो
it.
जाएगा
The Gaunts are
जनरेशन
full of
11
secrets.
जनरेशन बस इतना फर्क
I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly
पर
never seen
परफॉर्मेंस
anyone
पर
else
काफी
here.
इम्प्रूवमेंट
Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets,
माइक का तो
but this place is special to him.
Of course.
माइक को
Ominous
इतने
spoke
में
to me
रिफंड
about his
करने का ही
family when we
सोच रहा
first met. To
चल
say
ही
that he has no
रहा
love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you
है मैं चेक
understand.
किया तो वारंटी भी
Anyway,
कोई खास नहीं है
the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really?
पता नहीं क्या हुआ माइक के साथ
Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
कर दो अरे ये माइक नहीं है जो ये
A
तो
proper magical education ought to
इसको
include
थोड़ा
all
ऑन करो
magic.
My thoughts
माइक
exactly.
तो अभी लगाया
A
नहीं
spell like Confringo is only truly
देखो माइक
dangerous
के
in
साथ
untrained hands. Such spells should
तो
be properly taught,
माइक
not
की आवाज
banned.
भी सुना दे
To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it.
ये
I
रहा
can teach it to you safely here.
ये
It
है
may
कि
take a
माइक
while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement.
इतने भी
The
पैसे नहीं हेडफोन
incantation
तो
is
लेने वाला
Confringo.
Very well.
वापस बैक आवाज ठीक ठीक आ रही होगी पता नहीं अब यही है जो है वेलकम बैक
You're
हाँ
getting it.
वेलकम बैक
Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
अच्छा स्पेल तो लगाया ही नहीं कहाँ है ये वाला है ना कहाँ लगाऊं
Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got
ज्यादा
it.
फिर बोलेगा ज्यादा बोलेगा
Incendio.
तेरे को आग लगा दूंगा तेरे को ज्यादा प्रवास करेगी ज्यादा बोल रहा है फिर बोलेगा
Incendio.
ये तो आग लगेगी अंदर अंदर तरफ आग लगा दूंगा
Confringo.
Well done.
Incendio.
ये तो हर वक्त आग में रहना चाहिए
I
मतलब
have to
एक
say,
बार में बस
I enjoyed
चार
that.
ही यूज कर
The
सकते
first
हैं
time Ominous and I
नहीं एक
practiced
बार में एक ही
Confringo,
यूज कर
we
सकते हैं
singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down.
हाँ
To this
वो तो
day,
है चार यूज कर
there's
सकते हो
something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
अगर आप सारे यूज कर
You'll
सकते
get
तो
used to
सोचो
it.
कंट्रोल कैसे लाओगे.
And Ominous and I used to
थोड़ा
practice
मुश्किल
down
हो
here
जाएगा ना.
for hours.
अरे इसका नहीं
You'll
सबका ही
feel our
प्रोटेक्शन
retreat.
लगा हुआ है.
I
फायर
haven't been
प्रोटेक्शन
here in some time.
लगती भी
It's
किससे.
not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
If your sister is unwell, she may not want visitors.
Meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs. Trust me. She misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon.
माइक से दूर
Unfortunately, you'll
हटो.
have to meet him too.
ये आवाज.
Well, let me know when and I'll meet
माइक
you.
से दूर
Cheers.
कैसे हटो.
By the way,
माइक हेडफोन
what
है.
was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
ये
I
करके
assume
देखता हूँ.
it's to do with
आप
what you
बताओ
told
सही है
me
ये बात.
about the
मैंने
portkey and
अपना कप
Gringotts and
मतलब
Ranrock.
कूलर है
Nothing
फ्लोर
gets
के
past
नीचे
you.
माइक रख दिया है.
And yes, it is.
अब आप
As
थोड़ी
I'm sure
ठीक
you
हो रही होगी
suspect, there
शायद.
is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
ये क्यों बता दिया भाई?
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
हाँ भाई
That's
ये
what
कह
we're
रहा है.
trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
ठीक है भाई किसी को नहीं बुलाएंगे.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an
बस तेरे
arrow.
पे आग लगा देंगे. आग लगा देंगे.
Confringo!
आग फोड़ सकते हैं. बम फोड़ते हैं ना. थोड़ा थोड़ा थोड़ा.
Incendio! Julian! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
What? फॉरेस्ट 2 खेलोगे? देखते हैं. हीरो का मन किया तो खेल लें. अभी तो वैसे भी वो आया ना अभी. क्या कहते हैं उसको? अर्ली एक्सेस आया फॉरेस्ट. सन ऑफ फॉरेस्ट का अभी गेम नहीं रिलीज हुआ है. तो गेम रिलीज हो रहा है तो
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come
हाँ
to meet
वही है.
Undercroft? How did you get in there?
जमीन की धज्जियां उड़ रही हैं और उस बंदे को कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा. बात तो सही.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
ठीक है भाई कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे. ठीक है.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your
हाँ भाई हम
Undercroft.
क्यों
Why
बोलेंगे
should I
भाई?
trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please, I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
वो
I
इतना
know
गुस्सा क्यों हो
what
रहा
you
है?
meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about
मेरे पे
this.
गुस्सा चढ़ाएगा.
Confringo!
बे-
Incendio!
आग लगा दी. आग लगा पर नहीं नहीं तेरे में आग लगेगी. कहाँ जा रहा है? कहाँ जा रहा है? भाग गया भाग गया.
No one around here is going
चालू
to stand
बंदा
for that.
हटो. पिछली स्ट्रीम कौन सी थी? अच्छा, मेरा कैरेक्टर बुढ़ा नहीं है, ठीक
Help
है।
me.
पीछे पड़ जाते हैं लोग मेरे कैरेक्टर के।
If only a new
जवान
student would
लड़की है
help
वो,
me with my
बताओ यार।
sad predicament.
ये देखो, पता नहीं क्यों पीछे पड़ जाते हैं इससे। जवान लड़की है वो, लोग कैब भी हटा देता हूँ। ये देखो, इतनी जवान लड़की है, इसको बुढ़ा बुढ़ी बनाते रहते हैं लोग। मैं अपने दोस्त को दिखा, वो कह रहा बुढ़ी है, नहीं है बुढ़ी, कलर है उसका, बुढ़ी बोलते रहते हैं उसको। नहीं है बुढ़ी भैया, मेरी कैरेक्टर है, मुझे अच्छी लगती है। नहीं यार, यही मसला है। ओके, कहाँ जाना है? तो शायद एडमिशन करना है क्या? ज्यादा मेरा मन नहीं करता एडमिशन करने का। बताओ, करना है तो करते हैं। मैं तो स्टोरी पे ज्यादा फोकस कर रहा हूँ फिलहाल। कैरेक्टर लगे तो क्या बोल रहा हूँ, समझ नहीं आया।
Not the best idea to start a study group with
अरे
boys
अरे,
from my dormitory. Now we never get a break from each other.
उठाते किससे थे?
I've never really
Levioso.
क्या आ जाओ, कहाँ है, उड़ कहाँ रहा है पेज? अरे ये नहीं आए थे। ओके, ये नहीं आए तो ये है शायद। अरे दोनों पे लगा दिए।
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm
ओके
most
ओके
pleased to be included.
ओके, क्या लिखा है? अरे इसमें विजार्ड की भी आवाज लड़की जैसी है, ये करेक्टर लगे तो कर लो। अगर आप कोई मेल करेक्टर चूज करते हो तो उसकी आवाज भी लड़की जैसी होती है। पता नहीं, मैंने लड़की करेक्टर लिया है, मुझे लड़का करेक्टर नहीं चाहिए, लड़की करेक्टर चाहिए। मेरा ये लॉजिक है कि अगर मैं कोई करेक्टर देख रहा हूँ जिसको मुझे पता नहीं कितने घंटे तक देखना है, तो मुझे लड़की देखनी है, मुझे लड़का नहीं देखना। सीधी सी बात है, मेरा ये लॉजिक है। इसलिए इसके बाल भी कर ली, मुझे कर दी है, पसंद है। मेरा तो यही लॉजिक है कि आपको करेक्टर वो होना चाहिए जो आप देखना चाहते हो। मैं लड़की देखना चाहता हूँ, कर दी है,
Somewhere away
इसलिए
from
करेक्टर
prying eyes.
पसंद है। अरे कुत्ता कौन आ गया? आवाज आएगी कुत्ते को भौंकने की पीछे। ओए जादूगर, सिग्मा डेड लड़की टर्न।
Forgive me,
लड़की टर्न,
Headmaster stopped me,
लड़की थोड़ी काट रहे हो।
Merlin's beard. I see you've
ये तो
wasted
हम ही
no
है ना
time.
टेक्निकली,
Well done.
ये लड़की हम ही है, तो हम
Shall we?
क्या कहें, उसमें
After
कुछ
you,
कह नहीं
Professor.
सकता मैं। फंसा दिया मेरे को, बड़ी चालू। क्या बोलूं उसने, कुछ बोलने कोई नहीं बचा। मेरे पेपर कैसे चल रहे हैं प्रिंस, या पेपर अभी स्टार्ट नहीं हुए?
What is this place?
कल तो
This
बड़ी दिमाग
is the
खराब होती
Room
थी।
of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble
Revelio.
upon this room in entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need.
चल
But
रहे
you've
हैं।
managed to reveal the room on your own.
अगर
Well,
आपने
I'm
हैरी
here.
पॉटर
You
देखी हो
should
तो
take
ये जो
advantage of the
रूम है ना,
moment. Now,
ये
where's Deke?
डेडली हैलोस
Must have
जो उसका
sneaked
लास्ट
past
पार्ट है
and ahead.
फिनाले,
Deke,
उसका
Professor?
रूम है ये।
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you
हॉगवर्ट्स
use
के
the
जितने भी
room
पुराने
once you
सामान है यही
found
रखे
it.
रहते हैं। मुझे हर एक चीज बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लगी क्योंकि मैंने हैरी पॉटर की मूवीज देखी है, तो मैं ज्यादा रिलेट कर पा रहा हूँ हर एक रूम से, हर एक चीज
There's
से।
no chance I'm clambering over this.
ओके, यहाँ ये लगेगा।
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the
अच्छा, नया।
vanishing spell. You can cast
हाँ
Evanesco to
हाँ,
vanish certain
जो
objects, such as
कब
these chairs
दोबारा,
and other things here in the
हाँ
room.
मतलब जो भी
I
तो ये, हाँ
suggest you practice the wand movements
कबर्ड
first,
मुझे याद,
then you can clear the chairs away.
आग लग जाते, हाँ वही है, वही यही है, सही है। तो आपने तो देखी हुई है फिर।
Splendid. Now,
ये क्या वेंट्रेस के इसको ऊपर नीचे डाल देते हैं।
Evanesco on those
अरे
chairs.
दोनों जगह लग जाता है। ठीक है यार।
Excellent work.
Yep.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone.
Revelio.
We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
हाँ चलना फिर, अब तो धीरे चलते
Where
हैं, मेरे
in
को करे
Merlin's name is that elf?
ठीक है, ये क्या, ये क्या I waited for ages
Is that
perhaps
goodness? My old school bag.
ये
I
कौन है?
wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an
अब तो
opportunity to
देखी है
explore on
पर
your own
टाइम
until
हो
we
गया है।
locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
हाँ टाइम तो मेरे को भी हो गया, पर इस गेम को खेलने से मुझे चीजें याद आ रही हैं।
Revelio. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest. Reparo.
अरे अरे उड़ा जस्ट
Revelio.
लूटिंग। ये प्रोफेसर काफी अच्छी लगी मुझे, टीचर का नजरिया, इससे का नजरिया। हाँ हाँ, सब समझ रहे हैं हम भाई, कौन सा नजरिया से आपको पसंद आई।
Accio.
अरे 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 अरे, ठीक है भाई, मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा। ये क्या, चाय पी रही है, हद दो।
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
तो पता नहीं
Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them!
कौन है।
Accio.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
टूट गया सब। ये क्या है, अरे क्या क्या रखा हुआ है। कौन बुद्धि है, किसकी बात कर रहा हूँ? अगर मेरे करेक्टर को कुछ बोला छोड़ूंगा नहीं। कितना सुंदर लग रहा है।
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
काफी क्यूट सा है। ये क्या है,
Revelio.
What was that?
ये क्या है।
Was that a golden
Right.
snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
ठीक है क्या है देख के आए जरा
Revelio.
करना क्या है ओके आई थिंक मुझे समझ आ गया करना थोड़ा इधर रखना ये ताकि इस तरफ से वो ना मिल जाए पजल है भी अब हमें यहाँ दिख रही है ना अरे फिर गियर पड़ गया यार गियर ही बढ़ते रहते हैं हर अब क्या मिल गया तेरे को डिस्ट्रॉय मार कहाँ भर रखा है बताओ भाई इसको तो नहीं कर जो कम कर रही है ना उसको उड़ा देते हैं तुम डिस्ट्रॉय हो गए और अब ओके ये कर रही है ना इसको डिस्ट्रॉय कर तुम भी कर रहे हो तुम भी डिस्ट्रॉय अब जरा लूट होगा सामान काफ मिला है चलो
Revelio.
और क्या है यहाँ
I
पे
hope that house elf can find us in here.
ये क्या है भाई कुछ नहीं दिख रही ये बत्तियां उठ रही है
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here.
ओके
Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year.
ओ
We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it.
ओके
The room will do the rest.
मैं खुद का रूम बना लूं।
given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
ओ ये तो टाइटल
One
स्क्रीन
should
है।
always understand the effects
जब
of
गेम
anything in
शुरू
which
होता है
one
तो
is
यही तो चीज
clothed.
दिखती है। ओ,
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
ओके
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring.
कॉन्जर
The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
एक और मैजिक कॉन्जरिंग
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be
नहीं मेरे को तो
collected
बहुत
by
सारे
vanishing
होंगे
objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
तो करूं कैसे अच्छा नहीं रेसिपी आई है ना कहाँ गॉथिक देखते हैं घुमाते कैसे हैं? यहाँ रख देते हैं कलर कैसे होते हैं रेड है ठीक एक ये देख इसको ये देख कलर ठीक है
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
because do we have some अच्छा तो ये
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
okay
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
ये बड़ा था, कुर्सी बैठेंगे, कुर्सी बैठने देना मेरे को।
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
ये सब ठीक लग रही है क्या? भूख लग रही है। ये होती है, करना पड़ेगा। क्या कर रहा है देखोगे।
हेलो।
बड़ा कांड हो गया है। फट रही है राणा, प्लीज।
और टोपी, टोपी का मिस्टर बोस यहाँ पर भाई। यस, यहाँ पर बारिश। गेट वेल सुन रखी भाई। मेरे को कुछ तो डिलीट करना पड़ेगा और हबीबी की रिक्वेस्ट हो ना। ए तुम्हारा वो किट्टू वाले को हटा देता हूँ मैं। नेम चेंज किया भाई इसमें फिर तो किट्टू किट्टू कहाँ है? ढूंढना तो पड़ेगा।
हेलो वेलकम से क्या लिखा? जैसे मैं पढ़ने जा रहा हूँ, बाय बाय। दीदी आ गई थी तो जान पड़ा था। कोई नहीं, मैं तो थोड़ा खाना खा रहा था, भूख लग रही थी। एक पराठा और चावल खा रहा था। मैं खुद ब्रेक ले रहा हूँ थोड़ी देर से। आपने मिस कर दिया, वो हमें एक नया जादू का आवाज आ भी रही है, पहले बात चलती है। अच्छा ठीक है, एक जादू का घर मिला, तो ये रूम हमने खुद बनाया है।
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
ओके, दीवार का है जो लगते हैं। अरे वॉल का है, यही है क्या? तो चलो ये तो है। ओ ये तो- ओके, फ्लैट सरफेस फ्री दिखता है।
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
यहाँ लगाते हैं इसका साइज बड़ा करते हैं। तो लगा ये भी तो- ये अच्छा लग रहा है। इसकी क्यों आ रही है? यहाँ रखता हूँ, इसकी पोजीशन तो चेंज करते हैं। कलर चेंज करने का, पोजीशन चेंज करें। अच्छा रोटेट होती है ये है ना। तो फिर अब इसमें है तो ये लग रहा है इनका।
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
ओके, ये भी लग गया। टेबल भी है चुन। ये अच्छा है। हाँ लगा सकते चेयर इसके साथ
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
ओके, ये भी है। और तो कुछ चलना ओपिनियन में कहाँ चले? और कहाँ रख सकती है? यहाँ रख सकती है, यहाँ रख सकती है, यहाँ रख सकती थी भाई। अभी तो आया था। अरे वो क्या है डेकोरेशन में, समझ नहीं आ रहा। ये लगा चुका हूँ, ये अनलॉक भी नहीं है। वो ग्रीन है। यहाँ लगा
He
सकते
cannot
हैं।
believe how many beasts you have here.
ये
Dick
ठीक
thinks
है।
you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
अच्छी बॉल बची है। बॉल पे कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा।
Good work. Shall we move on?
ओके, और क्या है भाई?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
एक और spell करना पड़ेगा। ओके। ओके, ठीक है।
Just aim your wand at any conjured item.
ओके।
The altering spell to customize it.
आप कलर चेंज करते हैं। इसका कलर चेंज करना है, मेरे को पता नहीं है। कलर चेंज और साइज भी चेंज कर सकते हैं ना।
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say. Blossom.
Dick thinks you should
तो
be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
हाँ, अरे वो ना,
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
ये
You
क्या
can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
ये वाला ज़्यादा अच्छा है। सब कुछ चेंज हो गया भाई। बालकनी तो थी। होक नहीं गई और क्या था, बालकनी और द फ्लोर। ओके, फ्लोर भी है। Yes, sir.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Okay, हो जाओ बात करते हैं.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Let's go.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Cool. ग्रीन स्विच इफेक्ट है, सही लग रहा है मेरे को तो.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
बात तो सही. ये क्या है? किताबें के छोड़ के जा रहे हैं. I think नया सेक्शन.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Okay. सबको स्पेस मिलता है यार, मेरे को स्पेस नहीं है. Yes, yes. अपना कमरा है, अपना है अपना. अगर मेरे कट्टर बंद करा, निकलता कैसे ये बता दो. कुछ नया आया. क्या मैप के अंदर क्या आएगा?
Revelio.
लगे रहते हैं. Just मेरे नीचे ही है. अरे कितना घुमाएगा मेरे को?
Boy, can you help me?
नहीं, बात करता नहीं, हेल्प करने का. खड़ दे. क्या चल रहा है फिर बाबू? कुछ पहले तो बातें नहीं.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toad.
Why would you want to take toads?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
चलो चले चले भाई ठीक भाई
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
दिखते रहेगा नीचे भी चलेगा भाई
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
हाँ भाई तेरे भी नहीं आता कोई बात नहीं हम तो हैं
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
हाँ भाई याद है
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig, Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
बचपन है ना वो।
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Okay.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful and do not tell anyone where you're going.
एक बड़ा क्यों है? वर्ल्ड में यहाँ तक तो यहाँ तक ही चलते हैं। ये बहुत तेज पतिया था। क्या ज्यादा ट्राई नहीं करते हैं, कुछ स्लोट स्लोट खुले। सामान ज्यादा ही भर रहा है मेरा वैसे भी। अभी भी 900 बचा है। अरे
Revelio.
क्या बच के चलना है? ये क्या है? यहाँ सेफ्टी ज्यादा जरूरी है। तो इसकी जगह ये
Lumos.
नहीं लड़ मैं भाग रहा हूँ। लड़ने का मूड नहीं था। हाँ, ठीक है।
Reducto!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Ah, there you are! Incendio!
Lumos.
What was that? You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. Marvelous strike! No one hides from me! I'll spot you like a thriller! Luck! Nothing more!
Lumos.
अरे गलत आ गया। मैं तो नहीं जाना। नहीं मार पाएगा आप, छोड़ दे, उम्मीद ही छोड़ दे करने की।
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
तीन सौ पहुंचने वाले हैं यहाँ पे। कितने घंटा पहुंचेंगे कितने, क्रेडिट मैप के दूसरे अंत तक पहुंचाओगे तो लड़ने का बिल्कुल मूड में नहीं। बहुत दूर है।
Lumos.
पहुंच गए खिलाफ।
Over here.
गड़बड़ क्या हुई है? अनम्यूट, ठीक है। चलो कोई ट्रायल शुरू करो।
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And
एक इनविजिबल लेवल पे कौन से हैं?
yes, we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
कितना मिला कुछ?
Quickly now.
कहाँ पता है? चुप चुप।
Stay hidden and cast. Or, I suppose we could charge right into their mist. Confringo.
Incendio.
चलो
Someone there? Oh. Ah.
Incendio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Let's get this. Stop it! Cover up why he's coming back. Something here. Ramrock said so.
Incendio. Accio. Potato.
ओके इन्वेस्टिगेट करते हैं शांति से।
Revelio.
मुझे डिस्प्ले करो। ये डॉट क्या आ रहा है? समझ नहीं आ रहा है, डॉट आ रहा है।
Orders directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
A Uduu blood.
अरे और तो यार ऐसे अपन सही नहीं तो मार सकते। तू आ जा यार। तो इधर चल गए।
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Revelio.
Let's head inside.
कोई चेस्ट वाला लूट
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Not anymore.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
यहाँ भी है कुछ।
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
यहाँ भी देख के थोड़ा कर सकते हैं।
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sanbakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Quindi che accende pehla trial आ गया है.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
So interesting trial. करना पड़ेगा कैसे या नहीं है तो
Repairing. Revelio.
करना क्या है क्या रास्ता यहाँ है यार मैं बताता हूँ
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
तो रास्ता
Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
क्या रास्ते में घूमते रहेंगे
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
ये जरूरी है
Lumos. Tego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
मर गया निकल यहाँ
Revelio. These look familiar. Accio.
ये
Revelio. Accio.
फिर फुल होगा इससे। मैं तंग आ गया हूँ।
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. Incendio! More statues. Incendio! Accio! Incendio! 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 Not making this easy on me. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio.
क्या कर रहे हैं?
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
वो चीज क्या है वो? ओके, अगर मैं ऊपर चलूँ तो कर सकता हूँ।
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
तो ये कर इसके अंदर जाने से चीजें गायब हो सकती
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
है।
I'll never get used to these floors.
अबे
Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. 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 Expelliarmus.
देखो मेरे को
Incendio.
बताओ
Revelio.
कि के चीजें होती हैं तो बाकी तो मुझे लगता है इंटरेस्टिंग गवर्नमेंट को क्या हो रहा है
Revelio.
हाँ कुछ बड़ा होने वाला।
Don't like the look of this.
चोर है जो फेंक सकता हूँ। ये चाहिए वही मेरे पास। चलो बात करते हैं पोस्ट फाइट।